Have you explored the world's largest database for standardized bacterial information? In today's video, we're diving into Bacterial, the global reference database that has just received a major 2026 update. Bacterial is currently the world's largest database dedicated to standardized bacterial strain information. Its mission is simple but powerful: to mobilize, integrate, and standardize research data at the strain level from diverse scientific sources, and make it freely accessible to researchers worldwide. And here's the big milestone. With its latest 2025 release, Bacterial has officially surpassed 100,000 bacterial strains in its database. That's over 100,000 curated strain-level datasets covering taxonomy, morphology, physiology, environmental data, molecular information, and much more. But this update isn't just about size. Bacterial now comes with a completely refreshed interface, cleaner, more intuitive, and significantly more user-friendly. And for the first time ever, Bacterial is stepping fully into the genomics era. Yes, the platform now features an integrated genome browser. This long-awaited addition allows researchers to explore genomic data directly within Bacterial, bridging classical phenotypic data with modern genomic insights. That means you can now move seamlessly from strain metadata to genome-level exploration, all in one place. In this step-by-step tutorial, I'll show you how to search for bacterial strains, how to navigate the updated interface, how to interpret standardized strain-level data, and how to use the new genome browser effectively. If you work in microbiology, genomics, microbial ecology, clinical microbiology, or industrial biotechnology, this is a tool you absolutely need to know. Let's get started. Now, copy the web page URL and paste it into your preferred web browser to access the site. Next, type in the bacterial species you're interested in. You'll notice that the type strain is marked with a green tick. And this is very important. In bacterial taxonomy, the type strain serves as the official reference strain for a given species. It is the strain on which the formal species description is originally based and validated. Next, select the strain of your interest. Once you open the strain page, both basic and advanced information about the strain will be displayed. Other available isolates with the same species name are provided in the right-hand panel. You can review the cell morphology here. Now, Bacterial also offers AI-based predictions of possible cell morphology. Using the predictions from deep learning for genome sequence data, R package version 0.3.1, the platform can predict how a bacterial strain might look based solely on its genome sequence. Next, let's review the cultivation method for this isolate. The platform provides a tabulated list of agar media that are suitable for the growth of the selected strain. The laboratory-tested culturing temperatures for this strain are listed here. You may also add suggestions for amendments or additional information if you have your own laboratory data or published references to support it. Bacterial allows researchers to contribute insights, corrections, or new findings, which helps keep the database accurate and up to date. Next, let's take a look at the physiology and metabolism profile of the strain. This section provides detailed information about the strain's metabolic capabilities, such as which carbon and nitrogen sources it can utilize, enzyme activities, and other biochemical traits. The strain's possible antibiotic resistance is also listed. Next, the produced metabolites and the corresponding test methods are presented in a tabulated format. Subsequently, you'll find the list of enzymes present in the strain. The enzymatic assays used, such as the API kit, and their outcomes are provided here. This section shows which tests were performed to determine the strain's enzyme activities and the results of each assay. It is also very important to understand the source or environment from which this strain was isolated. This information provides context about the natural habitat of the bacterium, whether it's soil, water, clinical samples, plants, or industrial settings. The microatlas shows the possible global distribution of this strain based on 16S ribosomal RNA sequence data. You may also check the biosafety level of this isolate. Next, let's take a look at the newly added features in the Sequence tab. The source of the genome on various platforms is listed. You can also view the coding sequences using the online genome browser. The sequence of the selected CDS can also be displayed. The deposited 16S ribosomal RNA sequence can be retrieved here. The GC content of the genome is displayed here. You can also find the key literature and references here. We sincerely acknowledge the institutions and agencies behind this platform, and we've included scientific citations for your reference and further reading. For a deeper understanding, don't forget to check out the YouTube link in the description. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or inquiries, drop us a message in the comments below. We'll be happy to help and respond as best as we can. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content.